let me welcome on the show Bruce Riedel, author of JFK's The Forgotten Crisis. The book that was referred to by Prime Minister Modi is a former CIA insider. Thank you very much for speaking with me on the Newshour tonight. Are you aware that the Prime Minister of India has referred to your book, JFK's Forgotten Crisis, Tibet, CIA and the Sino-Indian War in Parliament today? What do you make of the situation then? And how did you see the Indian government's position at that time?
Yes, I saw that, thanks to you. And I'm very flattered and very honored.
Well, I also want to ask you, where do you think the former Prime Minister of India, Nehru, made a mistake in his China policy, as you refer to in the book? Was he too naive and trusting of China? Summing up your thoughts towards the end of the book, you have actually complimented Kennedy and his actions in the time of crisis in assisting India. Was Nehru too naive in trusting China to begin with?
I think Nehru, for understandable reasons, wanted to align India with this major new power, China, which was emerging from over a century of civil war and foreign war to be a united power. What he didn't realize was China's aggressive intentions vis-a-vis the border between Tibet and India. And he was, in that sense, too trusting of the Chinese. But he responded quickly once the war began and turned to the United States and the United Kingdom for assistance.
Well, turned to the United States and United Kingdom for assistance in the China war. That's an important point you make. The BJP's spokespersons today are highlighting one excerpt in your book where you write, Kennedy told Galbraith it was the worst state visit of his presidency and also felt that Nehru seemed more interested in talking with Jackie than with him. For the benefit of our viewers, what is the specific context of Jackie Kennedy, the wife of JFK, and the state visit and the Nehru relationship at that time?
Well, a number of things went wrong on the Nehru visit. The fireplace in the White House was not properly vented, so instead of sending the smoke up, sent it through the house. Nehru seemed disengaged from much of the conversation that Kennedy wanted to have. But these atmospherics should not confuse us from the main point. This was a positive meeting between the heads of the United States and India and resulted in a relationship that was close enough that when a moment of peril came, the Chinese invasion of India, Nehru felt comfortable going to Kennedy for help.
Well, thank you very much for joining me on the Newshour, and there you have it. The former Prime Minister was disengaged. Is any head of state going to be disengaged at a time when he's meeting another head of state, the President of the United States? You know, that's why the Prime Minister did make a dig at Rahul Gandhi. Just so that you want to sound mature, you don't raise foreign policy matters, Tehseen Poonawala. Embarrassing?
No. Because if the Honorable Prime Minister's only defense is Nehru in 1962, of course, and I just hope I get the space here. I hope the viewers of Times now know the same India, which of course had suffered a setback in 1962. We were a new country. In 1967-68, defeated China at Nathula and Chola. The same Nehru's daughter. The same Nehru's daughter told the President of America to mind his own business and walked out. And in 14 days created a new country. Never in the history of mankind has a new country been created in modern warfare or in ancient warfare or in any warfare, a new country. This is the same India that this family took ahead. But this is not about that. The BJP spokesperson made a charge on your show. He said Rahul Gandhi ji has taken a bribe. If someone has taken a bribe, It is the duty of the present Indian government to prosecute Rahul Gandhi. Can I have the FIR of the bribe that Rahul Gandhi has taken? Number two, if Rahul Gandhi has taken a bribe, the deficit that Manmohan Singh ji, the greatest Prime Minister India has had in the last 30 years, left India with China's $37.8 billion. Today, last year it crossed $102 billion with China, and this year only till February it's crossed $85 billion our deficit with China. So Rahul Gandhi is taking a bribe, and Prime Minister Modi is raising up the deficit. And one more thing, we paid for Russian oil in Chinese currency. In Chinese currency. So Rahul Gandhi is taking a bribe, and we are paying for Russian oil in Chinese currency?
Well, I mean, again, unsubstantiated.
No, it's true. I would like to be.
Well, Rajiv Gandhi Foundation and the money is a matter of investigation. But I'm coming to you, Gaurav, but let me get in Deepak Reddy.
Navika, can I respond?
Okay, all right.
Please. So, first of all, I exposed Rahul Gandhi. I nailed his 3 lies. First was Army Chief statement on China. Tehseen didn't answer anything, so Rahul Gandhi is a liar. Second, I spoke about the increase in Maharashtra voters, and Election Commission of India had released the data. Rahul Gandhi again proved to be spreading falsehood. Tehseen doesn't revert. Second lie. Third, Election Commissioner's appointment, Supreme Court para 315, which gives the power to the government to enact laws, and then the collegium would be changed. Tehseen doesn't reply, but I will reply to him. I spoke about Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Tehseen turned it into Rahul Gandhi accepting bribe. But Rahul Gandhi needs to also answer the MOU that he has signed, Tehseen. As a citizen, I have the right to know. I have the right to know what was written in that MOU. Can you please use your, August office and your relationship with Rahul Gandhi and ask him to disclose it to the people of the country? And on caste, let me tell you, the caste census was conducted in 2011. For 3 years, Congress was in power. P. Chidambaram opposed, Virappa Moily opposed the releasing of the data pertaining to the OBC. And you come here and you ask us, why didn't they release? Because they felt that it is detrimental for India. And last but not the least, Karnataka survey. It has been 8 years, 9 years. It was done. Why has Siddaramaiah government not released that? Do you have any answers? I challenge you.
Absolutely.
I challenge you if you can even answer one of the questions.
Too many questions there. Just too many questions there. And the issue on caste census, the issue on Karnataka and Telangana caste surveys hangs out there. And Deepak Reddy, I want to know from you. Rahul Gandhi's doublespeak. Not following what he preaches to the world, the own record of the Congress party on many of these things, including foreign policy, where he's been completely hammered by both the external affairs minister and the defense minister. Where does that take the politics of facts and the politics of fiction?
A very good evening, Navika. If you can give me some time, I would like to totally demolish the lies of Congress party on 3 different areas. First thing is, the Prime Minister has been very, courteous by just saying that any 3 SC, ST, can you show me from members from one family? I would like to take it one step further. Can you show me any SC, STs who are there in politics in a prime post for the last 4 generations? Can you show me any SC, STs who have a monopoly on a political party for time immemorial? And then, now let's come to certain remarks what Rahul Gandhi has made. He's talking about China and our land being taken, trying to demoralize the armed forces. I have a straight question. When China walked into Tibet, we were the affected parties. So why didn't the Congress then raise this in the UN and oppose it? And why did the Congress party then send food ration to the Chinese army and supported it? And then 38,000 square kilometers of land was lost. It is clearly known. Now they're trying to deviate from that. And then other one is manufacturing. Rahul Gandhi keeps speaking. The 10 years when Congress was in power during Manmohan Singh time, if you get all the records, Indian industry lost out. Our exports were totally dead, and imports from China have really gone up. You can look at the figures. And now what is interesting is, till today, they don't say what is the secret agreement they have done with the Communist Party. And what is surprising is, during the Galwan crisis, when our soldiers died, Rahul Gandhi goes to Nepal and meets a Chinese lady representative, and the photos were out. He met her in a nightclub, who has a dubious track record of honey trap. So, look at the activity. Yeah. Look at, the photos were out. The photos were out. If you don't know, you can have a look at it.
No, dude, those are not Rahul. No, dude. You cannot comment. No, Navika, this is.
Let me finish.
I don't know. Honey trap.
For a friend's wedding, you tell any woman you're honey trapping. What rubbish on national TV about the leader of opposition?
Navika, one last.
No, Mr. Deepak, I'm very offended with this. I'm sorry. I've always maintained
the honey trap evidence will have to be presented. But yes, there were some pictures. There were some pictures with friends. We don't know the details of that meeting.
How dare you speak about any woman like this? Shame on you. Shame on you, and you speak about the leader of opposition this way.
This melodrama doesn't work. The
Melodrama doesn't work.
If you have no knowledge, you can go and
it's
check.
very offensive. Navika, do you endorse this?
Of course not. If there is evidence, Mr. Deepak Reddy, please present. Otherwise discharge. Any pictures.